Hey y'all, vitamin D. Vitamin D. Here's the post. I have Hashimoto's diagnosed a few months ago. My vitamin D levels are extremely low, and I was put on 50,000 units weekly. Well, they're still very low, so I'll be taking double that weekly. Do the rest of you have, with Hashimoto's or hypothyroidism, have low vitamin D? Is this an issue? The doctor said a few days ago, my body must not be absorbing it. Well, now what? No solution? All right. Hey, y'all, this is Lisa J. your Essential Oil Girl, and I've had Hashimoto's for 38, 39 years, so I just wanted to get some feedback on this here question. I'm not a doctor. I am not a doctor, and I don't claim to be. However, I have some wisdom. So here's the thing, and wisdom because I can tell you my story, right? My doctor has me on a liquid vitamin D, right? And it absorbs because part of Hashimoto's is, and remember, we are all very different. We are all thumbprints. So even though I have Hashimoto's, you have Hashimoto's, your brother has Hashimoto's, we don't have the same symptoms. Our body does not react the same way towards each and every supplement. It's crazy, but that's normal. Every individual person in the entire universe is not going to be working on the same exact cellular level, shall we say. So anyway, that said, I had an interesting thing. I was taking my drops and seemed to be fine because yes, you need to have vitamin D. But what my experience was is I started going out for a walk, maybe three times a week. And y'all, I have been having a Hashi flare up for the last few weeks, so I cannot say I've been continuously doing this. However, whenever I was doing the walks, my doctor, it was around blood work time. You know, if you do Hashimoto's, you have blood work every 3 or 4 months, trying to keep track of what the heck's going on with you. And he said, your vitamin D is high, and which is unusual, right? And he said, back up, just stop taking it for a month. And we have determined that for the fact that I was actually getting out in the sun seemed to have kicked in my own personal body's response to making its own vitamin D and bringing it up to levels. So our body can heal itself, guys. And I'm not healed. I'm not saying I'm healed. However, your body knows what to do. And what I've read recently is that one of the things that we should not be doing, which I was shocked, one of the things we should not be doing is wearing sunglasses. Because I live in Florida and we're in Denver now. Denver, forget it. You can't wear sunglasses; are useless. The light is just too bright. It's just glary. But apparently, and do some AI research on it because I was amazed that our eyes somehow with the pupils and the dilation and all this other stuff is actually telling your brain how much different minerals and vitamins your body needs. And also, this was interesting, it also will determine if you burn or not. They say if you're wearing sunscreen, which now we are finding out that sunscreen is causing as much cancer than not wearing sunscreen. That's terrifying. That's a whole nother video. I was like, I had no idea. But if you're not wearing glasses, your eyes are adjusting, and it's telling your body how much melanoma, whatever, to adjust to what the light's doing to your body, et cetera, and it keeps it sends out the chemical, and it says don't burn. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to get burned. You got to be smart, but your eyes have a lot to do with that. So if you're not absorbing vitamin D, which can very well be, try to make yourself get out in the sun, just 10, 15 minutes a day, even 3 days a week, and see if that doesn't change the numbers on your blood work. I'm just saying, give it a try. That's free. You don't have to buy supplements and everything else to try that. So give yourself a little free test on possibly helping your body help itself. Right? All right, guys. I got a link below if you'd like to get some information from me. It's just fun little stuff. And if you have any questions for me, I would love to hear what you got to say. All right, that's all I got. Vitamin D, can't absorb it. True, true. Get out in the sunshine, see what happens, and let us know. I'd love to hear about it. All right, love you. Bye.